Right then, Emma. Today, we're diving into something I think is absolutely foundational for anyone in affiliate marketing, isn't it? Crafting product reviews. But not just any reviews, no. We're talking about those irresistible ones, the ones that truly convert.
Oh, I'm all ears, James. Irresistible is a strong word, but I totally get it. I mean, we see so many reviews out there, right? And most of them just exist. What exactly elevates a review from like, yeah, it's good, to I need this in my life now? What's that magic ingredient, do you think?
That's a brilliant question, Emma. And it's not really one single magic ingredient, is it? It's more a blend, a delicate balance. I'd say it starts with understanding the user's underlying problem or desire. A truly irresistible review doesn't just describe the product, it describes the solution it offers. It connects emotionally, you know? It paints a picture of life with the product being better, simpler, more enjoyable. You're tapping into their aspirations, their pain points, not just listing specs.
So it's less about the gadget itself and more about the transformation it brings. Like, if I'm reviewing a new blender, I shouldn't just say it has 1,000 watts, but maybe imagine silky smooth morning smoothies in seconds, effortlessly. That kind of vibe?
Precisely. You've absolutely nailed it. It's about that emotional resonance, that immediate connection. That's where the journey to irresistible really begins.
Okay, so once we've got that emotional hook, how do we actually structure it? I mean, I've seen reviews that are just huge blocks of text, and honestly, my eyes just glaze over. Do you know what I mean? What's the best way to lay it out so it keeps people engaged?
Oh, absolutely, Emma. Readability is paramount, isn't it? Nobody wants to wade through a wall of text. So, first point, clear headings are your best friend. Break it down into digestible sections: first impressions, key features, performance, pros and cons, who is this for, that sort of thing. Second point, bullet points. They're just so effective for quickly highlighting features and benefits. People scan, don't they? And those visual cues really help.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, a quick scan for the pros and cons is usually my first stop when I'm looking at reviews. But then, how do you balance the facts, the actual specs, with the storytelling element? You mentioned transformation earlier, so how do we weave that into a structured format without it feeling, forced?
Right, good point. The thing is, well, you don't just list features. For every feature, you immediately explain the benefit. So instead of "it has a powerful motor," you'd say "its powerful motor means you can blend frozen fruit in seconds, saving you precious morning time." See? It's that direct link. And then weave in your personal experience. "I found myself making smoothies every day because of how quick and easy it was." That personal touch, that's the story element, Emma. It makes it real, relatable. Now, Emma, we can talk about structure and emotional hooks, but none of it really matters if you don't have credibility, does it? Building trust with your audience. That's, I'd say, arguably the most crucial element. People are savvier now. They can spot a fake review a mile off.
Oh, absolutely, James. I completely agree. And sometimes, when you're doing affiliate stuff, there's always that little voice in your head like, am I just selling this because I get a commission? So how do we really, really convey that authenticity? Like, beyond just saying, I tried it, how do we make them believe us?
Well, first and foremost, you've got to be honest, haven't you? If there are downsides to a product, mention them. No product is perfect. A balanced review, one that acknowledges minor flaws, actually makes your positive points far more believable. It shows you're not just a cheerleader. Second, and this is critical, share specific experiences. Don't just say, "it was easy to use." Say, "I had it unboxed and set up in less than 5 minutes, which was a huge relief given how complicated some gadgets can be."
Right, like tangible proof points, I guess. And what about like disclosing affiliate links? Is that part of building trust too? Should it be really prominent?
Oh, absolutely. Transparency isn't just a good practice, it's often a legal requirement, especially in places like the UK and US. You should always disclose your affiliate relationship clearly and upfront. A simple note, this post contains affiliate links, which means I may earn a small commission if you purchase through them, is perfectly fine. It actually builds trust, you see. It says, I'm upfront with you, and that resonates.
So we've got an amazing, credible review. People are hooked, they trust us. Now what? I mean, how do we actually gently nudge them towards making that purchase? What's the secret to a call to action that doesn't feel pushy, you know?
Excellent point, Emma. It's like we've done all the heavy lifting, haven't we? Now for the finesse. The goal isn't to be aggressive, it's to make the next step incredibly clear and easy. A good CTA should feel like a natural progression of the conversation. First, consider placement. Don't just stick it at the very end. You can have a subtle one after discussing a key benefit, and then a more direct one at the conclusion.
Right. So multiple opportunities, but not like hitting them over the head with it. What kind of language works best? Is it always buy now, or are there more creative ways to phrase it?
Exactly. Buy now can feel a bit blunt, can't it? I prefer softer, benefit-oriented language. Think, ready to simplify your morning routine? Click here to check the latest price. Or, experience the difference for yourself. Find it on Amazon here. You're still giving them that direct path, but you're reiterating the benefit they'll get. And crucially, make sure the link is prominent and works. You'd be surprised how often a broken link, kills a sale. Also, consider adding a comparison table or a pros and cons summary near the CTA just before they click. It gives them one last quick digest of the value. Now, Emma, we've talked a lot about the written word, but in today's digital landscape, that's just one piece of the puzzle, isn't it? What about bringing in other elements? How do we make these reviews even more compelling beyond just text?
Oh, absolutely, James. I think visual elements are like non-negotiable now. I mean, my first thought always goes to video. A product review video just adds so much authenticity and allows you to really show the product in action, you know? But then there's the whole production side of it. Do you have any tips for someone just starting out with video reviews? Like, do I need a whole studio setup?
No, absolutely not a whole studio. That's the beauty of it, isn't it? Most modern smartphones can shoot perfectly decent video. The key is good lighting. Natural light is your best friend, and clear audio. A simple lavalier microphone, the little clip-on ones, can make a massive difference for minimal investment. And don't overthink the editing. Just trim the dead air, add some simple text overlays, maybe a call to action at the end. The goal is to demonstrate, not to win an Oscar. Also, don't forget high-quality photos, multiple angles, close-ups of key features, context shots of you actually using the product. These are incredibly powerful.
So it's about making it as easy as possible for the audience to digest the information, whether they prefer reading, watching, or just glancing at pictures. I love that. And it just makes the whole review feel so much richer and more trustworthy, doesn't it?
Precisely. And think about infographics for technical products or comparison charts. Anything that breaks down information visually. That's how you really elevate it.
Okay, James, this has been so insightful. I feel like I've got a much clearer roadmap now for like crafting these irresistible reviews. But before we wrap up, are there any common pitfalls you see people falling into that we should definitely avoid, or any pro tips for staying ahead?
Absolutely, Emma. There are a few, aren't there? First big pitfall, being too generic. Copy-pasting manufacturer specs or regurgitating what everyone else is saying. Your unique voice and perspective are what set you apart. Avoid, at all costs, sounding like a robot. Second, neglecting to update reviews. Products evolve, new versions come out, or even your own experience might change after longer use. A quick update shows commitment and continued value.
Oh, that's a good point about updating. I hadn't really thought about that, but it makes total sense. Like, if a new firmware update changes a feature, my old review would be, outdated, right? And what about, like, avoiding the temptation to just praise everything?
Precisely. And that leads to the third pitfall, fear of criticism. Don't be afraid to point out what could be improved. As we discussed, balanced reviews build immense trust. As for a pro tip, I'd say focus on search intent. What questions are people typing into Google about this product? Structure your review to answer those questions directly. And don't forget to leverage user-generated content where appropriate, with permission, of course, screenshots of positive comments, that sort of thing. It's powerful social proof.
Wow, that's some serious gold right there. So it's not just about writing a review once, but really thinking about it as a living, evolving piece of content that continues to serve your audience. I love that perspective.
Exactly, Emma. That's